Now, we first came to know Nick Jovanovic when he met his bride, Cyrell, at the altar on Married at First Sight. And while he's greeted his wife's whirlwind emotions and the daily drama with a big smile, behind the scenes, Nick was dealing with a serious health issue.
Yeah, Nick was diagnosed with testicular cancer 4 years ago, and during filming of the show, he found out it had returned. So now the reality star is teaming up with Movember to raise awareness for Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and he joins us live this morning. Nick, great to have you
Morning,
here.
Nick.
Good to see you looking healthy at the moment.
Yeah.
Take us back to that moment, the second time round, about you found out that it had come back.
Yeah, so it was between Christmas and New Year's, just doing my, normal thing, having a shower, which I encourage everyone to do. In the shower, have a check. And yeah, just felt like a bit of a little lump, something uncomfortable on my left testy. And having been through what I've been through, I was not wasting any time to go and get it checked.
Because you were initially diagnosed in 2015.
Yeah, 2014.
2014.
Over between the period, yeah.
Around the same time?
Yeah.
Around that Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow.
So crazy.
So you were juggling your second diagnosis with filming for Married at First Sight. That must have been quite challenging.
Yeah, it was towards the end. So it was just before the reunion had happened. So yeah, so much going on, so much to prepare for. The show's about to start and interviews all happening. And
because you were in here the day you went to an operation.
That's right.
So the very first interview, post that show starting,
Yep.
you're in here with Cyrell. That day you went for an operation.
Yeah, so the season aired on the 28th. We had interviews on the 29th. And that afternoon, I went in for surgery.
Were you worried that day that you were in here? Because we couldn't tell.
Nah, it's just another thing I had to deal with. I had to be strong.
And where are you at now, Nick?
I'm in remission now, so yeah, everything's good. I had the surgery about a couple of weeks ago, then went through chemo, and yeah, so I'm here. I'm good.
What we don't talk about testicular cancer enough, so I'm glad you're raising awareness for this. But what do you want guys out there to take away from this, or partners of guys to take away from this?
Well, everyone get on board now with Movember. They've got a campaign going, Know Thy Nuts. And
good on you, Movember.
So they're helping raise awareness this month for testicular cancer. So yeah, they're trying to get all males out there to just start checking themselves. And
because I don't know what the stats are in this, but if you don't get it checked in time, how bad can this get for a guy?
Well, there's a 95% success rate if you find it, but 1 in 20 blokes won't make it.
Gee whiz.
So, there's about 800 people, over 800 Australians will be diagnosed this year with testicular cancer.
Right.
Yeah, so, if we can start, checking, getting on top of it earlier and finding these things, then, we can hopefully no one dies. That's the main
exactly.
thing. So,
that's the goal. Meanwhile, Nick, Married at First Sight is in its final weeks. So since leaving the experiment, we hear that you've made amends with Cyrell?
Yeah, kind of. We sort of ran into each other at a nightclub. She was out with Lizzie and I was there with friends, and we sort of bumped into each other, and we sort of had a chat, and we're good. We're sort of we're moving past the show. We're on good terms. So it was really nice. It was sort of good to
especially considering everything else you've been through. It's nice to have that wrapped up nicely in your life.
Yeah. So she obviously heard the news. She reached out a while ago when she first heard about everything, and she was really understanding and caring, and she gives off that tough vibe, but she's got a really kind heart. So
Cyrell was aware of your medical issues during the filming of the show?
No, not during. No.
Oh, okay.
No. So, yeah, only when it's all sort of been dealt with now, when I've spoken about it, she sort of found out. So, yeah.
We've seen a teaser for the Married at First Sight reunion, and this old clip was brought out of the woodwork. Check it out.
I have sort of developed some sort of feeling towards you.
I didn't know this is what I was getting myself into coming into this conversation. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be talking about this because it's not right. I'm still married. It's making me uncomfortable because I am married and I don't want to do the right thing by Cyrell. I don't even think we should be having this conversation.
Wow, good for you, man.
Now, we don't have a lot of time, but how did that go down with Dan?
You'll have to find out. I think it was a bit of a slap in the face to Dan, but yeah.
You handled that really well, though, man.
That was an uncomfortable situation.
We could tell.
Yeah, we
I
could
still
see
giggle
that.
when I think about it. So.
Good for you to come in talking to us, though. We really do appreciate it. For more information on Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, head to movember.com/. know thy nuts. Nick,
Thank
good
you
to see
very much.
Thanks,
Nick.
guys.